How do you stop yourself from biting your nails or drinking excessive coffee, drinking too much soda, or doing any of these kind of little nagging habits? I mean, something like nail biting, for example, it might be a weird habit or something that's annoying or something you just want to change and improve about yourself because it looks weird, or maybe your parents or a friend or boyfriend or girlfriend have scolded you enough. What's actually behind these habits though? You know, there's always a story behind the story, as I call it. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about a simple habit technique to not only help you stop biting your nails, but also stop all those little other nagging habits. What's up guys, this is Alex Hine over at Modern Health Monk. Welcome back to another Tiny Habits video. And today, I want to give you a very simple technique. And it all begins with a story where this one time I was walking down New York City. I live in the suburbs of Connecticut, so I'm about 30 minutes outside New York City. I'm walking down the city and there's a homeless guy there. And a lot of people were actually judging this homeless guy, talking about how weird he was and how much he smelled. And sometimes, maybe depending on the day, that might have been me. But today, for example, I just decided to sit down and kind of talk to him. I wanted to figure out his story. And I found that rather than being some normal, smelly, lazy homeless dude, it actually turns out that this guy's family had died. It turned out that he became an alcoholic to kind of deal with his problems and the emotional pain. And him being an alcoholic, dealing with that pain is eventually what got him on the street because he couldn't cope with getting a job. He wasn't reliable anymore. He had a hard time keeping friends. And he basically, he put himself on the street. But it was, once I learned his story, behind the story, it was much harder to just judge him as some smelly bum on the road. It made me empathize because I understood there was something behind it, something deeper going on. And even though if you're nail biting or drinking soda, probably there's nothing that serious going on. What I want to illustrate is that it's almost never as simple as just being like, well, yeah, I'm just going to stop biting my nails. I'm going to stop drinking soda. I'm going to stop smoking cigarettes. It's almost never that easy because in reality, that's not the reason why we started in the first place. The first thing here is I want you to do something called the index card exercise. This has been taught all over the world from psychologists and habit change experts, and it really is very simple. You carry around your phone, a Post-it note, or an index card, and all you do is anytime the habit happened, so let's say biting your nails, you write down what you were just doing and what you were just feeling. So for example, let's say you realize, okay, biting my nails, what were you just doing? Watching TV. What were you just feeling? I'm a little bit bored. All right, Tuesday comes along. Blah, 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 day's going along, biting your nails. What were you just doing? Okay, yeah, I was at work or I was in class. What were you just feeling? Stressed out and bored. All right, and the day goes on and on and on. You do this for an entire week and you're gonna spot a series of very interesting trends. You may realize, for example, like what I just said, that boredom is your primary trend. In which case, you have to find something else to do when you find yourself getting bored. That may mean you munch on a snack instead. Maybe you carry around a little bag of pretzels or beef jerky or celery or peanut butter or something or an apple. And then when you notice that trigger happening, if you know it's boredom, then maybe you swap it with an apple. Maybe you swap it with going to talk to a coworker at work. Maybe you swap it with playing on your phone secretly in class instead of chewing on your nails because you're bored, or doodling or something along those lines. So you find out what triggers it, what this whole kind of habit cycle is, and from there, you can help swap out something to kind of disable this cue and disable this habit trigger. So quick recap here, your tiny habit, do the index card exercise, write down what you were doing, what you were feeling when the habit hit, all right? What you were doing, what you were feeling. Do that for an entire week, and then you're gonna notice a very interesting series of habit trends. Once you know the trends, you know your primary trigger is typically one of two things. Boredom is really common, stress is really common. Once you know that, you can pull in something new that helps you then disable the trigger. So rather than biting your nails, maybe you decide to take a walk. Rather than biting your nails, maybe you get some food. Rather than biting your nails, maybe you play a game or maybe you just do a different activity altogether. So that's how I would approach something like nail biting or anything that's obsessive compulsive, excessive playing with your clothes, drinking extra soda, and so on and so forth. You got to get down to the root cause, find your story behind the story, and then implement something new to help disable it. All right, so I hope that helps. That is your tiny habit for today. I want you to leave a quick comment below. Tell me what's one habit you've had a hard time breaking. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are 3 ways you can really stay in touch with me. The first thing is obviously to click the subscribe button right there. Every single day I'm releasing a brand new Tiny Habit video to help you lose weight, feel awesome, and live better. Second thing is you can check out my book Master the Day. Brand new, just came out, it's been topping the Amazon bestseller list, and it's been getting great feedback. It's all about the tiny success habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds and get to kind of that next level, both in your health, but also in your life. And the third thing is, come visit me over on my website, modernhealthmonk.com. Punch in your email there and I'll give you a free guide on the exact 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds. So go do those 3 things now, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.